11 events of the Trio Marble Championship have been played, and the marbles have been tested in every way possible. They've been tested in speed, endurance, and teamwork, and now it is midnight, the final hour, Event 12, the Winter Triathlon, where the winner of Season 2 will finally be decided. This is a combination of 3 different events we've already seen: the Ice Plinko Race, the Snowboard Cross, and the Snow Moguls. This will be the final event of a 12-event grueling marathon, and a champion will be crowned. Will it be the Twilight Tailors, who currently lead, or the Lilac Lightning, who for the first time in their career find themselves as underdogs? They are down by 14 points and would need a medal to win, and a lot of luck to go their way. As I said, only 2 teams can win, but a bunch could still podium because of how close everything else is. I believe everybody 10th and up can still podium. The Freezeburns tentatively in 3rd place. They would be hoping to stay there, and everybody hoping to at least medal. But it really is a showdown between these 2 teams, and we've seen it coming for plenty of events now. It's only fitting that it would go all the way to the end and come down to the final event. But really, a true underdog story would have to happen for the Lilac Lightning to win, although the season in itself has been a true underdog story. And here are the 4 teams that missed out for the demo run. It's been a while since we've seen some of these faces. The Night Drifts only appeared in the qualifiers because they were the new team not to qualify. Everybody else has done pretty good in their inaugural season. Twilight Tailors have a pretty big chance to win it all, and it's their first year. Freezeburns sitting in 3rd, Sparkling Stars sitting in 4th, so you have to imagine the Night Drifts would have liked to qualify there, but the Victor Trees will take this victory, albeit a small one, as we head to Heat 1, and the Twilight Tailors are included in there. The season could be in the hands, or rather the outer layer, of this marble, because if they qualify here to the next round, they win it all. Can Stain seal the deal in Heat 1? And it's a stacked one. It's 1st place, 3rd place, 4th place, and 8th place, and there they go. Sparkling Stars really had it. Here come the Camos. Can Stain try to claw their way into 1st place? They don't even need 1st place. They just need to advance, and they might. But it looks like they're going to come short here unless a miracle happens across the line, and I don't think they did. It was closer than it looked like it was going to be before the finish line, but I think they just slipped across a little bit too slow, and they're going to lose out to Kelvin. We'll see for sure now, but the Camos advance, and the hopes of the Twilight Tailors are still very much alive. They are just praying, and Twilight Tailor fans will be praying that the Lilac Lightning don't seize this opportunity. The Lilac Lightning, with a win or even an advancement there, could have completely dashed the championship hopes of the defending champions, but now they have a chance, and when you give the Lilac Lightning a chance, they are going to be inclined to take it there. Winfinity, the Scientists, the Electrolytes, and the hosts, the Polar Panthers, trying to give the home crowd one more final good performance. They sit in 7th. Can they do it? They're off, and a good start for them. Oh, a marble has exited the track. Win is eliminated, so it's a 3-marble race. So it'll be won by the hosting team, and Puma takes them to the final 8. The Electrolytes will advance as well. The Scientists will go no further. They're sitting in last place by 9 points heading into this event. Actually, it's 11 points. And that gap may stretch. Win just completely rolled over the barrier and left the track. Unfortunate for them. They would have loved to cap off the season with a good performance. The hosts and the host fans will be happy that they advance here, and Magnesium will follow them into the final 8. Now 8 teams left to go in the first round. Only one of them, of course, can still win. Speaking of win, there he is being taken care of. The fans would have liked a better end. Win himself probably would have liked a better result than that, but you can only do the best you can. And here is the race everybody was waiting for. The Lilac Lightning are featured. So are the Hummingbirds, the Magmatics, and the Red Rogues. A whole season comes down to this race. And of course the subsequent races that would occur if Lavender advances here. Maroon, Lava, and Anna will try to stop them, but it all comes down to this. A bad entry, but they're going to finish the Plinko strong, sitting in 3rd place. Can they claw back in the top 2? They'll have to give it everything they've got, but it might not be enough. They go through the middle, and they will advance. A unconventional path for Lavender, and they took a chance when they needed to, most of the season on the line. But Lilac Lightning will never seize to make the most of an opportunity, and they show it there once again. Magmatics will not be very happy with that overtaking, but there is some mutual respect from all of these Season 1 teams. They know just how hard it is to compete against the Lightning, and now the Lightning find themselves as underdogs, and they keep the dream alive. It may just be for one more singular heat, and in the stadium it may only be maximum 10 minutes that hope stays alive, but having that hope at all is exactly what the fans wanted and what the team wanted and what they thrive off of. Plaz, Neutron, K9, and Scorch, the final 4 to run in the first heat. Well, the first round of heats, at least. And they're off. Scorch briefly held it, but they fall all the way to last place. Plaz out to the lead. Can it be held? Will anyone try that middle path? Scorch actually rises back up to first and will advance, along with Plaz from the Plasma Stripes. K9 was very close there. It's a disappointing season for the Wolf Warriors. They finished second in Season 1. They have now fallen to the bottom 4 of Season 2, and they will stay there. Not the season they have wanted, but they already have their medal, overall at least. They would have liked a medal in this event, but it cannot be helped. Scorch advances, and so does Plaz. I was wondering if we'll see anybody try to attempt that down the middle path that Lavender did. But it is very hard to even attempt to line that up. It takes so much skill and precision. I don't know if we've seen a play more precise than that all season, and we've seen events that specialize in it, like curling, but nonetheless, here is 9th through 16th win in last. Shimmer and Stain in 14th is huge news for the hopes of Lavender. Here are the points after that event. The marbles that have a white score could still score points, and the gap has closed to 8. Lilac Lightning still very much have a chance, but they will need to advance once more to the finals. Once again, they have the pressure of knowing the entire season comes down to this race. Magnesium, Lavender, Commander, and Scorch. 3 marbles will be trying to prevent Lavender from winning here, but can they? They fall to last early on, and their hopes may be gone, but a marble has fallen off the course. They just need to gain one more spot. It is possible. We've seen them do it before. Commander goes through the middle, but it's not the faster lane. Lavender goes around the outside and takes it to the finals. I was wondering early if we would see anybody attempt the move Lavender made, and we did. But Lavender knew it wasn't the move to make. Scorch leaving the course was really what saved them there. It gave them the confidence to be able to go, we only need to get one more spot. And even though they got 2 heading into the sand, what a beautiful run there. Look at that pathing. Commander goes through the middle, uses Lavender's own strategy, but Lavender prevails. Commander and the Camos will join them in the finals, where they'll have one more shot to try and prevent Lavender Lightning from winning, if that is what they want. I think everybody just wants the best performance for themselves, though, and 4 more teams, including the current 3rd place sitters, the Freezeburns, in this one, and the hosts, Puma, Calvin, Anna, and Plaz. And everybody wants it. Only one can have it. There they go, Calvin out to the lead now. They would love to hold on to the podium in their inaugural season. They have a pretty sizable lead, but we've seen leads evaporate, and it does there. Anna will advance, and so will Calvin. The season is over for the hosting team and the hosts of Season 1 as well, the Plasma Stripes. Both will come out in the quarterfinals. It was a valiant effort for both teams this season. Not what the Polar Panthers really hoped for. They may finish in the top half, but it'll be close. But they can be proud knowing they've hosted such an amazing tournament. And this time it's going all the way to the final race. Season 1, there wasn't very much tension at the end because we already knew Lilac Lightning were winning before the event ended. Anna and Calvin joining the finals. It'll be Anna, Calvin, Lavender, and Commander in one more heat to decide the winner of TMC Season 2. Magnesium in 5th. Puma gets 6th, Plaz 7th, and Scorch, of course, gets 8th with a DNF. So it all comes down to this one. For real, there is no more second race, there is no more qualification, it all comes down to this, and they need a silver or higher, I believe, to win. So Lilac Lightning does not have to win overall, but they just need to stay in. Podium is on the line for Freezebirds and the Hummingbirds, and the Camos would love to pick up another gold medal if possible. But here are our final 4 competitors, and they're going to leave it all on the ice. They will be entering the starting blocks for one final time this season, and the season is on the line. Lavender knows what needs to be done, and they've done it before. Can they do it once again? Can they repeat as champions, or will it be the Twilight Tailors? We will find out very shortly. Podium on the line. The winner of Season 2 on the line. It's a bad start for Lavender. They need to push up into the top 2. The gap is getting larger. Can it be sustained? One final sand section, and Lavender out to the lead, but falls just short. Shoved aside. And I don't know who won, but I can guarantee that it was not Lavender, and all this momentum amounts to nothing. The winner of Season 2 are the Twilight Tailors. And they really left the door open for Lilac Lightning this whole time, just gaining momentum. And here, it looked as if they were going to repeat. They get caught up, shoved aside, and the photo finishes for second and not first. So maybe it's closer than I anticipated, but I do think that Camo got it here, and really, this is not a disappointing ending. Both teams, Lilac Lightning and the Twilight Tailors, have been amazing this season, and both deserve to win. But it's so close, and it will be the Camos who take the silver. Lavender will take the bronze. And the Twilight Tailors, in their inaugural season, will take home the trophy. The fans know it now. After all that waiting, after all that stress, they were so close to losing it in the final event, but they held on by mere points. And there it is. The final standings of the event. Anna will take home the gold, Commander the silver. Lavender stands on the podium, but it's not the spot they would like, and overall, they will not be standing in the spot they wanted. Their fans are stunned, wondering what happened. But the Twilight Tailor fans are just as stunned. They had no idea they could put together a season like this. But they did it, and they come out on top. The Twilight Tailors are going to have to thank the Hummingbirds after this, because they have won by a single point, and it did come down to that final shove. Lavender still getting appreciation for the fans. Hummingbirds coming over to apologize as well. But that was a needed move for them, because they end up on the overall podium because of it. And so here are the 3 medal winners of the final event, but this is not the podium everybody came to see today. Congratulations to these 3 marbles, but everybody awaits the closing ceremony with bated breath. Lots of mutual respect from Lavender and Anna, 2 of the best marbles to ever do it, and it sucks it had to end that way for the 2 of them. But for the Twilight Tailors, and for their fans, and for everybody who believed in them, they are ecstatic. For just new teams in general, knowing that it is possible to go into a stacked tournament like this against the best to ever do it and take them down. And in the end, it was by a single point. What a way to end the season, and what a season we've had. Now it is time to end off that season with a closing ceremony. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Season 2 of the Trio Marble Championships. Your champion are the Twilight Tailors, Lilac Lightning in second, Hummingbirds in third. Thank you for a great season, and we'll see you next time.